Hi there. Today is our first full day in Madagascar. We are going to talk about our drive from Antananarivo, the capital city of Madagascar, southwest to the second largest city, Antsirabe, and also talk to you about a flower that's very important to the country. But first, I'd like to ask 3 questions that we will then answer for you at the end of the presentation. But we'd like you to think about it and see if maybe you might know the answer. Question number 1. There is a crater lake called Tritriva. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with it yet. Tritriva is the crater. During the rainy season, the level of the lake goes down, and during the dry season, the level of the lake goes up. Why? Question number 2. What is the animal called a zebu? I didn't say zebra, zebu. Question number 3. When someone comments, humans are not chickens, what does that mean? We will answer those 3 questions at the end of the presentation, but now I'd like to introduce you to our guide, Njato. Hi there to everyone in the United States and anywhere else that might be watching. We'd like to introduce you to our guide here in Madagascar, Njato. And he's going to talk about himself a little bit, about how maybe his education, anything like that, and what he likes about being a guide. Please feel free.
Hello again, I'm Njato, that is my Malagasy name. And I started this job in 2005. About my education, I've learned about tourism about 2 years. After that I got my diploma, and then I started straight away doing this job. At the beginning, I just do as a driver, but then I improved my English, because at the beginning it was not like that. It was, I would say, poor, but now I get more vocabularies. I can understand more, and about wildlife also. I've learned much things, much stuff about Madagascar, and that's the reason I invited to come here, because I can welcome you, and then we are going to discover different area Madagascar, like that I'm doing with Jackie and Shelley. It's just the beginning of our tour today. We are in Antsirabe, and as I can see, they already enjoyed it. I'm sure that you will do also if you are coming here in Madagascar.
Now, you told us earlier that that we were the first Americans that you've toured around.
Yes.
What other nationalities?
This year it's mainly German people. I would say 90% of tourists that I drove until last month, it was German people.
German, okay.
And you are the American people that I drive now.
Cool.
Anything you
what
want
do
to
you
ask?
like best about your job?
Yeah, I do love it, because I like to exchange about culture, about tradition, to talk of all and nothing with tourists, and that's things that I like. Especially I like wildlife, and if the tourists they are here for the wildlife, they will be welcome with that, because I can tell them what about this, what about the animals.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful.
What's the most difficult thing about your job, other than being away from your wife?
Well, at the beginning, my wife, she wasn't used that I'm not home for a long time. I would say that was in 2005 until 2008, but since 2010 until now, because we got married from 2010 until now, she is now used. The big issues was not with my wife and I, but with the tourists sometimes.
Have you had some funny experiences with tourists?
Yes, I do. It was with 2 Dutch people, 2 guys. They were my first bird watcher people. That was the beginning of my bird watcher also. We went to the to the same trip that we do know. I didn't know that the reason why they come here, it is only for birds. I explained them about the things that I say to you about why the house is on this side, but they say to me, is there any bird to this area? No, it is just the tradition that I'm telling you no. No, if it's not about the bird, as they said, no. Continue your road. If you spot some bird, of course, stop and then we will watch it with a binocular. If not, no. And until the end, it was really difficult for me. Yeah.
Have you had any scary experiences? Any?
No.
Not
No, it was
Sorry, there's a helicopter going over.
How about a helicopter falling on your head?
Yeah, really.
Driving through some of the smaller towns with all the traffic and the bikes and the tuk-tuks and the animals and the carts and people and dogs. Not scary driving?
Now you just need to get used to how to drive in Montana. But this is very important. If you are driving here in Madagascar, especially in the national road, you have to use the honk. People are sometimes very reckless, like a taxi bus driver or the trucks driver. You need to use always the honk.
All right. Well, if there are any questions that you might have in the next few days, since we will be with Injato for the next few days, write them in the comment section and we will certainly get them answered for you. You'll probably see us again tomorrow. Who knows? We never know what's going to happen each day. So hope you had a good video this time, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi there. Welcome back. You remember Shishi? This is our mascot for our trip here to Madagascar. Just wanted to also introduce you to a couple of videos. One is on the drive from Antananarivo to Antsirabe, both in the city, where we were dodging lots of cars and people, a little crazy, don't know how they live that way. And the second one will be on some of the roads in the rural areas. The other video will be on our two shopping opportunities. The first one is at a craft stand where they make products out of sisal and raffia, really beautiful things. And then a vegetable stand, beautiful vegetables and fruits. We hope you enjoy.
We have a YouTube channel that we
That you are using.
tell our stories and yeah.
That's good. For me, I don't like that someone pulled me for a distance that I can't do with my feet. Personally, I prefer the one with the bicycle. Yeah.
So colorful.
Just going to get some change.
Look, how cute.
It's a baobab with a lemur.
I love this. Thank you. Merci.
Let me show to you about the different notes that we have here.
They're
Each
so
note,
pretty.
there is something like.
Here are the vegetables that are being sold on the side of the road. Looks lovely. Makes me want to cook.
Yeah. Oh.
Hi, welcome back once again. This video that we're going to present now is about that beautiful flower we told you about, and our guide will be making the introduction. It's a very important flower to the country. Yeah. This is the Madagascar flower, and the reason it is called that, our guide is going to tell you.
Okay. This is the reason why we call it Madagascar flower, because in any leaves, if you fold it, it gives the shape of Madagascar. So I just take one, like this one here. If I fold it like this, what do you see? This is
the
Madagascar.
Shape of Madagascar. Cool. And the other reason?
The other reason is because you can see here the color of our flag, red, green, and if you cut it, there is the latex inside, which is white color. So that is the Madagascar's flag, which is the color.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, welcome back. Now is the time to answer the 3 questions we posed at the beginning of the video. Number 1, Crater Lake. Why does it drain in the rainy season? It is because the farmers use more water for their crops during the rainy season, therefore the lake goes down. Since they don't have to use water, there are no crops during the dry season. That's when the lake comes back up again. Number 2, what is a zebu? A zebu is a humped cow, sort of like a Brahmin. They have dewlaps, horns, and droopy ears. They're a little smaller than our cows, but you would certainly recognize them. And they are a food staple. Number 3, what does humans are not chickens? What does that mean? Well, if you tell your driver that humans are not chickens, he will take you to the local restroom. In other countries, sometimes we have to say, I need to change the tire, which means the same thing. Just wanted to let you know. And we have a picture of the zebu for you at the end of this presentation, but we also wanted to welcome you tomorrow to our drive from Antsirabe to Ranafana. Oh, I'm terrible at names. Ranamafana. There we go. So hopefully you'll join us again when we go to see lemurs, birds, chameleons, and frogs. So that will be tomorrow's video, and we hope you come back to see us. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.